Guys, Terror Queen Jamila in the house. Hello, good morning. I am back at it again early. Early. Hello, good morning. Let me give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here. Ooh, Lord, and then I'm already yawning. So y'all can tell that today is supposed to be a very relaxing day. All right, I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here. We're going to be looking at the fire signs, the Aries, the Leo, and the Sagittarius today. And we're going to do a love reading for you guys one at a time for June of 2018. So hello, good morning. Excuse me, guys. Good morning. I've got some dust in here. I need to get this dust off of this table. I'm so sensitive to dust. Good Lord. Okay. All right. We're going to get this thing started up in here. And yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello. What am I looking for? Looking for something. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the chat. It's Terror Queen Jamila here to do the Aries, Leo, and the Sagittarius love for 2018 of June. Okay, so I've got my black cat candle. We're going to call to Archangel Michael for protection. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to wrap us in his blue light of protection. We're going to ask for the protection of our ancestors, our spirit guides, and we're going to ask for Archangel Raphael for healing, because I get the sense that we're going to have some really crazy stuff come out in this reading. So we're going to need protection, because even though I'm doing a general reading, I'm still picking up on energy. So if you must know, I am a psychic empath. Whoops, sorry. Sorry, guys. And if you don't like girls with a few roles, then, maybe you shouldn't be over here. Hello, guys. I'm actually kind of happy about my new voluptuousness. Yes, honey. I had somebody email me yesterday telling me I was sloppy. I was like, good. I'm glad I'm sloppy. You know what? Sometimes having a flaw about yourself will eliminate somebody that is evil. So shout out to the big out there and big girls, and it's a good thing that evil person rejects you, because it just shows that it's something else better for you out there. The person doesn't accept you for who you are, especially when they're trying to make you that way. There's, I can tell you that all of the stress that these people, especially these men, are causing us, it causes us to get kind of soggy around the middle. They cause the stress hormones in the first place. They do. They cause the stress hormones to kick in. They do. And I think the way that they do it is, I don't know, some of them, not all men. We're going to try to, they want it to be, they're so vain. They want it to be all about them. They do all the time. They want it to be about them. It can't be about anybody else. It's always got to be about them and their struggle and their problems and their insecurity. And can we focus on the good men? Can we focus on good women? Okay, there's a lot of men that complain about bad women. Can we focus on good women instead of the bad? Why is it that the bad people are getting all of the freaking attention? Why is that? I don't like that. And I don't like the fact that they come and they demand attention. I've got one that is thirsty and hungry, and his rent is due, and he's already trying to feed off of me this morning. It's so bizarre, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, let's get this thing started here. Let's look at the Aries. We're going to throw a Celtic cross. We're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Aries for June 2018. Where is Aries at in their love life? Okay, show me 3 obstacles that Aries has in their love life right now. Okay. What is at the root of the problem? What's behind Aries? What it does? What's above Aries? Guys, I've been really having these, what do you call that? I've been having allergy attacks lately, which you can tell. If y'all must know, allergies are related to your heart chakra. And when you have had a heart chakra, like grief and stuff, grief and stress, that's why everybody's allergies is so bad. Can y'all please hit the thumbs up so we can balance out the positive energy in the room, please? Okay, because for every thumbs up, there's a thumbs down. So can we get some more thumbs ups going up in the chat? Thank you so much. That actually encourages my spirits. It really does. I appreciate that. Thank you. If you guys need a private reading, the link to my website is below. Also, if you are in need of spiritual work, such as cleanses and healings, then you can contact me. But this is what I want to tell you guys. Some of you have particularly negative people that are sort of on your back. Like I noticed that, and I noticed that a lot of, because guys, listen, I'm not just a YouTube psychic. I am an actual high priestess that deals with demons. And I can promise you that a lot of you are dealing with them. I had to deal with one last night. I was making this lady's bath salts, and the damn thing just came. It was either a demon. I think it was a malevolent spirit. It just came out the blue and began to attack me. And it was saying to me, why are you helping her? Why are you helping her? So it was basically upset with me for helping this person. And I think the reason why is because there are a lot of bondage contracts out there. So let's see what Aries wants that is above them. What is in the near future for Aries love life for June 2018? What is Aries power? The power of others, hopes and fears. And we'll do 3 outcome cards. I've been having these allergy attacks, and it's been kind of, you know, it does. It feels like, guys, I've already told you my theory about how people like me get fed upon. It would be nice if one day I would turn to the dark side, because if I were to turn to the dark side and just completely, you know, if I were to not pay attention to my heart chakra, if I were to change, okay, if I were to change my disposition and stop being so loving and nice, okay, then it would be a problem. Okay, then I wouldn't have a heart chakra. My heart, I wouldn't feel it. I wouldn't feel anything. Which there's a lot of people, they don't want to feel anything. So it's kind of like when certain things are happening, like I noticed that when I stop talking to certain people, I start getting these weird allergy attacks and stuff, and then they'll subside and go away after a while. We don't know why. It's certain people affect certain chakras more or less. It is an uncomfortable experience. It really is, but it is what it is. It ain't gonna kill you. Okay, there is a voicemail. I will get back with you later. Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I do money spells. I sure do. I do lottery spells. I remove money blockages that people may have. Sometimes it's good to do a blockage removal. I see a lot of people, they'll say, oh my God, things are not happening the way that I want. So what they'll do is they'll put a whole bunch of negative energy out there. And this is what they call manifesting with dark energy. So I think some people consider it that. And instead of them just removing the blockage of the money issue, like, but you know what, to be honest with you, people work the way that they work because of their spirits. Okay, there are some people that have very, very dark spirits, and you know, you should work how you feel comfortable. For me, I don't feel comfortable with that. Okay, I love being peaceful. I don't call people's phones and verbally abuse them. So that in itself should be a something, okay? That should be worth something. And it is worth something. So I'm not going to change for anybody. I love being who I am. And, and there are some people that will try to make you see, this is how they change you and how they make you bitter. Because you're so loving, they could see that goodness inside of you, and they tried to take that from you, didn't they? They will try to take that shit from you, and they will try to make you feel some type of way, but you feel good and you feel good about yourself. And so that's why I said don't even argue and go back and forth with people like that. And then you have to be careful with who you associate yourself with. So let's get this Aries reading on the go, though, because we actually did the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces yesterday. My son is still acting kind of weird today. I don't know why he's doing that. So you probably hear him going, I don't know why he's being so aggressive. He's been very aggressive the past couple of days. So you got to be careful the type of male energy that you allow around your kids and the type of male energy that you allow to influence your children. You have to be careful. Hold on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Groundhog Day, it looks like. Okay, the Three of Arrows comes up for the Aries. So a lot of you Aries are dealing with some kind of heartache in some kind of way. You've got a third party that is interfering in your relationship. You do. You've got a third party. Now, I will tell you that your lover needs to stop allowing this third party. So your lover is possibly another Aries, an air sign, which could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Yeah. It's either, hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. I know. I had to mute real quick. So sorry about that, guys. I'm back now. I apologize for that. And I don't know why it wants me to mention its name, but every single time I cut ties with certain people, weird energy stuff, people, and this too shall pass. Anyway, so three obstacles that you have, Aries, is that you're possibly dealing with a lover that is in some kind of mentally bondage situation. Okay, they may not be able to make decisions for themselves, and they make the wrong decisions. And you're always sort of the one that has to take all of the responsibility. Yeah, hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. You know what cracks me up about people that do dark works and stuff? If you can do all that work to harass people, why don't you do the work to fix yourself so that you're not a loser? Why don't you do that? Like, remember in that movie, Drag Me to Hell? Because let me tell y'all something about curses and hexes and stuff. Give me a second. No, I don't do, I have to do dark work. I've got to do some dark work. Not really dark work today, but I should have went ahead and did my, my herbal around the house. And matter of fact, let me go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do something for him real quick. Hold on, guys, since I'm getting a lot of interruption during this reading, and it's because people can't accept to move on. You can tell it's that energy that's coming up. So let's go ahead and get some salt, and let's salt around the inside of the house. And then later on, I will do my little mixture. It's got alum, it's got salt, it's got sage, it's got all these different herbs in it, burdock root, and that will clean up any nasty little nasty witchies that's sending negative energy. Okay, because for some reason, you know, everybody that decides they want to be a witch or a psychic medium starts to compete with Jamila. I don't understand why, but it is what it is, because maybe I'm the best. Maybe that's why. So I don't know. I know I'm not bothering anybody. I know when I got up this morning, guys, and that's why Spirits is going to bless me at the end of the day, because when I got up this morning, I wasn't thinking about bothering anybody. Okay. I was thinking about moving on with my life and living my life. And y'all heard it here. Okay. Where is that salt at? I got to salt these windows and stuff because for some reason, what happened to my salt? It must be upstairs. Guys, I'm telling you, boy, and you know what? A lot of y'all be trying to, you know, it's like y'all have no idea what some of us have to deal with, especially if we know certain people that are in the business. And this one person that I was dealing with, I actually had to go into a church and get some help. You know, one time when this person was attacking me, but it's a learning lesson. It's kind of like, don't deal with people that do that to you. Okay, I'm trying to find, hold on, guys. I'm going to sit this down right here, and I'm going to have to use that, because you know when people are doing their visualization, when they're sending energy to your house, they usually have a map. They usually have a picture of your house, the front. They don't usually have the back. They always have the front, typically, unless they've taken the time to come and take pictures of the side and the back. So that's how they can send negative energy to you. So guys, we're going to be so wrapping with cotton and binding with love, protection from pain. Surrounds like a glove. May the brightest of blessings surround thee this night, for thou art cared for, healing thoughts set in flight. All right, so I've got the windows salted, and things seem to have calmed down a whole lot. So let me come back over here. And let's get this reading on the road, shall we? And of course, Zelda is here with her amazing, you know, lickings and trying to make me feel better. But I'm fine, baby. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Let me get rid of Johnny Jones. Yeah. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. We don't have any of my moderators in here, so it's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going, shall we? Okay. So many of you Aries are having that issue. You know, this is possibly, I can sense a strong issue and problem with a lot of you Aries that have air signs for partners. Okay, either air or fire. The ones of you that have an earth sign, you're probably in a different position because you may have very, very balanced earth signs. And it's rare to find an earth sign that is off balance. They must have really, really went through some trauma if it's an earth sign. Like I can only imagine the trauma that this person must have went through to make them so insecure like that. And a lot of people, that's how they deal with trauma. They don't deal with it. They want you to deal with their trauma. And I'm sorry, I don't have to deal with nobody else's trauma, but I feel like that's kind of what you're dealing with right now. You know, I feel like a lot of you Aries that are having problems are mainly with air sign people. Okay. They want to control your mind. They want to control your thoughts. They want to listen to your thoughts. They want to know. They want to know what you're thinking all the time. You know, they want to control how you think. And that's a problem, Aries. That's a serious problem. So I think that this is specifically for those of you that are possibly with air signs. I'm seeing an air sign that's very, very off balance. They may be your ex. A lot of you, this could be your ex. And in your current relationship, it could be causing problems in the month of June. Okay, so it could be that probability as well. So this could be your ex that we're looking at. And this person is still not over you, even though it has been 29 million years since y'all broke up. This person doesn't seem to be able to get over it. This person is constantly trying to tap in to your subconscious. That is the problem. This person won't leave well enough. They just been nagging and nagging and nagging and gnawing at you for the longest. Even when they see that you have a healthy position about yourself, they want to mess it up because they still want you, but they don't want you. It's actually a demonic entity that wants you. They're just procuring you. So this is why they're able to just stay. Nobody ever is able to do that for years and years. I mean, literally, you couldn't have been more clear with this person, Aries. It's not like, listen, it's not like you left that person and didn't tell them you were leaving. They knew it was over, and yet they chose to continue to be stuck on you and continue to have this relationship with you in their head. I have actually seen people do that. It is very dangerous. I feel like currently your partner has some I feel like you're dealing with somebody with a mental illness right now, Aries. You're dealing with an air sign that has a mental illness right now on some level. And they're either from your past or your present. Now, the root of the problem, what's at the root of the problem is that you are feeling better about yourself and they are afraid that you're going to leave them. So they want you to be a certain way. They need you to be kind of sickly almost. Okay, because if you're at your full capacity, then you can't leave them. So this person is very, very insecure. The magician, aka the shaman, comes up in the past position. So some of you Aries, you are underneath some kind of hex or curse. Your ex hexed you. Okay, if this is an ex, if you're a single Aries, your ex has cursed you. You're dealing with a hex. You're dealing with somebody that is manipulating the energies around you. This is why, for some reason, you can't get your mind off of this person. It has nothing to do with love, to be honest with you. What it has to do with is some kind of, a spiritual spell or something. Believe it or not, more people do spiritual work than y'all think. I hate to tell y'all, a lot of y'all, and then you'll say, well, this person isn't a witch. But if they're a Christian or if they are a Muslim, they can do spiritual work with those energies. And I know that people that practice under the Muslim faith, they got some pretty bad demons. They've got what's called jinns. And those are similar and comparable to biblical demons, but they're different. Okay. So, yeah. I'm seeing a magician, and let's get some more info about this. So something came up in the past. You can tell that this person is highly manipulative. I feel like if you're in a relationship with somebody, Aries, your lover or your partner was trying to manipulate you in the recent past, and it sort of threw you off. Like it made you want to leave. It's like, God, what is wrong with you? Why do you keep doing this? This person is very unstable mentally. Okay. A lot of you could be dealing with a Libra specific. These people, I'm sorry, Libras are very unstable sometimes. No shade to the Libras. Okay. They can be very unstable. Okay. It could be either a Libra, another Aries, but any air sign, more than likely it's a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius in that order. Okay, I think sometimes Aquariuses get bad names, you know, because they're a part of the air sign group. Because I'd say that the one that affects the air group more is the Gemini. This is why I do so good at what I do, because people come to me for guidance. I'm not giving you some twisted guidance. I get a feeling, Aries, that this is a bad guru, okay, or either somebody that put some kind of hex on you, or some kind of somebody that vexed you. Spirit, give me some clarity. And I think that's why you feel like you can't leave this person. Yep, you've been trying to leave this person. They did it so you can't leave them. They sort of blocked that road for you. So the Three of Vessels comes up. So they definitely did put something on you. You want to get away. The Six of Swords comes up. I feel like a lot of you Aries are ready to get away from the bad energy. You guys are ready to get your mind off of the negativity. Your lover seems to be very negative right now. Okay, now in the near future, you got the Seven of Bows, the Queen of Stones, and the Eight of Bows. So I feel like a lot of you Aries in the future, you are going to be feeling very stuck in the relationship. You're feeling like your partner is holding you back, because they are. They are. You know, you guys are not like this third party that they're involved with is totally like Aries. You are the good guy in the situation, Aries. The other person that this person is dealing with is very, very toxic. Okay. And your lover that you may be with right now might be a good lover, but your ex-lover is very, 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 very toxic. Okay. And I feel like spirit guides are saying that, you know, you need to put up some protection around yourself. You need to really, really break through that. I can definitely see a lot of you Aries moving house in the future. Okay. A lot of you Aries want to move too. Okay, so you guys want to move because you're feeling like negative energy is being thrown at you by your enemies. And yeah, absolutely. That's why I was saying people should know your address. People shouldn't even know your real name. Being that I am on YouTube, guys, I'm getting my name changed because I've had some pretty crazy people that have become obsessed with me. And those people don't need to know my name and they don't need to know my address. And these are spiritual people. So this is why I always make sure that I put my herbs and stuff and my salt around the front of my house, because that's what they're looking at. When practitioners use maps, they use globes, they use Google Maps to map your location, and they can send all sorts of nasty energy to you. Okay, some of them even learned that technique through me because I was teaching on my other channel. So I kind of taught them how to use the pendulum. So, you know, I could go and get a pendulum and do evil stuff like that. But I just, for what? What is the purpose? It just brings you negativity and bad karma. So I don't do stuff like that. Okay, I don't. Let them do it. Let them do it. Let them make the mistakes. Okay, but anyway, I'm just telling you guys, you Aries, lovers, couples, y'all do need to move. You see somebody blocking you. Your ex doesn't want you to move. They don't. Your ex doesn't want you to move. because then they can't stalk you. Of course they don't want you to move. They can't do anything. You're no longer a sitting duck. You're no longer a sitting duck if they don't have your address or if you move to another state. So a lot of you are in transition like that. A lot of you Aries are moving to another state because this person is so fucking, God, they are just like, it's like a dark void that can never be filled within this person. It's literally, I feel like this person is just, talk about horrible, horrific exes. Let's get rid of that person's energy. Oh, God. Oh, God. Your power in the future is to be happy, be safe. Okay, a lot of you Aries are possibly going to give birth to a girl. I can see a little girl you're giving birth to. And you know what pisses me off is that you can tell that a lot of you Aries are currently pregnant. A lot of you are currently pregnant, possibly in either your 3rd or your 7th month, and your ex has been attacking your unborn child. Your ex has been attacking and trying to feed off the energy of your unborn child. I would be pissed. I would make a voodoo doll immediately out of that person and put them somewhere. That's just my opinion. Some things you just don't mess with. So when you're pregnant and your ex finds out, for some reason, I had an ex, guys, I swear to God, my ex is a Gemini, right? I had not been intimate with this man in probably over a year. Do y'all know that when I got pregnant with my oldest daughter, this man went around telling people that it was his baby? So he was part of the reason why my other ex, who is now an ex as well, didn't believe that my daughter was his. And so he went through a lot of mental stuff because of that. But it's like, if you're of course you can't, of course you want to be the stander of your relationship, and you want to tell your partner, hey, listen, I didn't do that. And you want to explain that to them. But I'm sorry, they have a responsibility to your relationship just like you do. And you can't always be the only one trying to hold things together, Aries. Okay, they need to hold the shit together too. And you can see that a lot of you do have an earth sign. This earth sign person, I feel like if you have an earth sign, I can definitely see you moving away from that situation. But I feel like your partner right now has been really sending you through some changes big time. And they need to question and reevaluate if they want the relationship or not. They need to really reevaluate that, okay? Because to me, it seems like they were kind of willing to throw you under the bus. They're too weak-minded. Your partner is too weak-minded, Aries. And you know what? That shit's causing you nothing but stress. I mean, so what if somebody knows that you're together? So what if somebody knows about your relationship? Are they supposed to automatically? And I can see that this person did just recently they may have recently done some kind of ritual. I can see a ritual of abandonment. I can see an abandonment ritual. Okay, so your partner may have recently abandoned you in the recent to distant past, but you guys were able to bring it back together. You guys were able to come back together, but that spirit is still there waiting and lying and waiting to come out. Now, the power of others is the green woman. So I feel as though I feel like the green woman, she represents the Empress. So I feel as though there are a lot of people. I feel like you've got a lot of good energy around you, Aries, especially if you're pregnant. So again, I can sense a lot of you Aries people either being pregnant or either thinking about being pregnant. Some of y'all might get pregnant this month. So y'all need to be on the lookout for that. Your hopes is the Ace of Stones. So a lot of you are wanting a new job. You are wanting, a healthy child. So a lot of you pregnant Aries, you do kind of fear because this person has been sending you these awful, awful energetic energies that's just been like, your baby's something is going to happen to your baby. And, this is somebody that claims to be a dark practitioner, but they're really just possessed by Satan. They're really just possessed by a demon. Because why would you go and do that to somebody? Why? And it is, I do feel as though it could, if I'm not talking about your direct ex Aries, then it's your lover's ex. And they're not happy. Now, I do see that in the final outcome is that this person is going to be sort of successful in tearing down your relationship and causing maybe a temporary separation in the future. There's a temporary separation in the future, but I feel like you are going to get back together with that person and work things out. The woodward comes up, and so I feel as though the woodward actually represents strength. So I feel as though you're going to have to be strong-minded. There's no, you know, you can't be weak-minded. And it's so difficult when, and see, here's the problem. The problem is that your partner is too bullheaded to see the error of their ways. They are actually associating with somebody outside of the relationship that they shouldn't be. And you've been telling them about this person and they continue to do it. So that problem, the fact that your lover doesn't listen to you, the fact that they're being disrespectful, that in itself is going to make a difference in the outcome, isn't it? Okay, so your lover just won't listen to you. They did not listen to you. And let me bring up a movie reference. Y'all know I love my movie references. Remember in The Orphan? Remember the movie The Orphan? I think I might go up there and watch that and have me some cookies and some ice cream today. Okay, I'm in a cookies and cream mood today. Okay. Remember when the wife kept telling the husband that the child that they adopted was bad, and remember he wouldn't listen to his wife? Same situation you in. You've been telling your husband that, oh, that's ridiculous, you're crazy. And see, a lot of people have a gift of sight. So a lot of you Aries, you guys have those gifts as well. And you're sort of seeing this spiritual thing play out, but it's either that it still affects your ex because they refuse to have discernment on it. It affects your lover because they refuse to listen to you when you tell them that's what's going on. And a lot of you have split from your lovers. A lot of you Aries had to split from your lovers, and particularly if they're an air sign, because they just became totally negative and pessimistic and very, very, they became very, very rude, inconsiderate towards you, you know. Let's move on to the Leo. Shout out to the Leo. I'm a Leo rising. Hey. Hey. Yes, honey. So, this is the whole thing. Obviously, you guys can see that I'm a little pudgy around the middle. Maybe I'm pregnant. Maybe I'm pregnant. Hello, Betsy. Hi. Hello. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm totally not pregnant. When I get pregnant again, guys, I will not have any of all this bad stuff on my mind. And to be honest with you, you know what? If I were, let me just tell you guys this. I have been thinking about switching platforms or either just working 2 different platforms. And that's all that I'm going to say because, YouTube is sort of kind of a negative place, sometimes. And it can be very difficult on people like me. So, it's, yeah. I won't even say why I say that, but it's a group of people. I'll just come out and say it. Namla is stalking me. Namla. And that's all I'm going to say is that Namla is stalking me. Oh my God. My dog is so adorbs right now. Oh my God. All right. And so I got a feeling that a lot of you Leos are going through that because see, Leos have a succulent energy about them. Leos just make people just want to go, rawr, rawr. I feel like a fucking tiger. Ooh, yeah, Leos do that for people. And so people usually like us and they like our children. So yeah. Yeah, honey. I hope y'all like that. Thumbs up for the Leos, okay? Thumbs up for the Leos, please. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. What are you doing? She's in a playful mood, y'all. She is so freaking hilarious when she's playing. She's just joy. Joy. That's all I gotta say. Okay. Guardian angels for the Leo. Ancestors. Spirit guides. What messages do you have for the Leo for their love life for June 2018? What are you seeing going on currently? What are 3 obstacles that Leo is facing right now? What is at the root of that problem? What is in the past relative to the situation? What is above that Leo currently wants? What are 3 things that are going to happen in the near future in June 2018 for the Leos? What is Leo's power in the situation? What is the power of others? Leo's hopes and fears. And then 3 outcomes that you're seeing in the future for the month of June 2018 for their love. Thank you. Guys, I can't handle it. It's too much cuteness over here. All right, Leo, let's see what, ooh. Oh, Leo. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, wow. Okay, Leo. Leo. Oh, my God. Let me show y'all this reading. Let me show you guys your reading. Oh, you're dating a Virgo and you're a Leo. Nice. Nice. Well, you know what? This may be the reading for you. Okay. You're cross-watching. Hello, Betsy. We got Queen Mystique. We got Raya. We got Angie West. Says, my husband is a Sag and we are separated. Do you see us coming back together? My Taurus. So you may get some answers from this reading, but guys, if you have questions, go and get a private reading. You can get, I've got a summer special going on right now. You can get a private reading for as little as $25. So I've got all sorts of price ranges on the website. Okay. There are a lot of different, the thing of it is that my spirits, they are eliminating me communing with very, very, very low spirits. So this is why my pricing changed. Okay. I do provide Skype readings. You guys can add me on Skype and we can do Skype readings. It's Terra Queen Jamila on Skype. So, and I like doing the Skype readings because they're so much easier because I can show you your cards. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, let me show you guys your cards. Okay. Right now at current. And this is a Celtic cross, but like I said, I draw more than one card for some spaces in my Celtic crosses. Okay. So I've got the King of Vessels comes up as where you're at currently. And so a lot of you Leos, it looks like you're healing from an exploitive relationship with an earth sign. Okay, it could be a Gemini. You got the lovers, you got the forest lovers in the reverse position. So whoever this reading is for, sorry guys, let me wipe this off because I don't know why it's not coming. There we go. A lot of you Leos are wanting to part ways with somebody. They're possibly either an air sign, a water sign, or an earth sign. Okay. So just looking at your cards, I'll show you guys and then I'll flip the camera back over and finish doing the reading. Okay. So a lot of your cards are inverted. You did get the Shaman that shows up in your reading as the final outcome card. The King of Vessels is doing nothing but healing you right now, Leo. Right now, King of Vessels is AKA, my dog is playing with plastic water bottles, y'all. It's freaking hilarious. Okay. The King of Vessels comes up. King of Vessels represents healing. Some kind of spirit guide that is giving you some healing right now. A lot of you Leos, I feel as though you're hurting because of something. The relationship is not going well. You can see in the past it was going perfectly. You know, you felt good about the relationship. You felt like that person was giving you your respect. You felt like this person was being respectful to you, Leo. Right now, a lot of you Leos are trying to rise above. The Ace of Wands says to me that you are trying to get over something. You are having some kind of new beginning, followed by the Six of Cups in the reverse position, and then the Six of Stones. So this is obviously a lot of you are feeling regretful for getting back with someone that you loved. You got back with them and they didn't do nothing but exploit you and possibly use you, Leo. So there's some unhappy reunions. A lot of you are regretting getting back with somebody. Okay, a lot of you are experiencing some negativity when it comes to your partner or whoever they are. They're not loving you at all. They're not. And you're ready to get out the door. You're ready to go. Okay. Now, at the root of the problem is the Ten of Vessels. Now, this shouldn't be a problem, but I can see why it is. I feel like a lot of you Leos tend to have a very happy disposition. It's not our fault. Maybe it's because we're children of the sun. I don't know. I have no idea why Leos usually have a very happy, positive disposition about themselves. So for some reason, it seems like your lover is not very happy. So I don't know what that's about. Let's ask Spirit to give me some clarity on the Ten of Vessels. I feel as though, I feel like there's, yeah. And see, look, Queen of Stones comes up and then the Eight of Bows. So is some kind of relationship that you guys have with an earth sign person. I do feel as though it's a very, very happy relationship. But then this person feels pressure from outsiders. So that's at the root of the problem. They feel pressure. They are allowing either their friends, it could be a fire sign person, they are being sort of pressured and pushed. So they're making really, really hasty decisions. They're kind of fired up. So I feel as though, that's part of the problem. But, I feel as though if you Leos are having issues with a lover, it's probably a really, really good relationship. But unfortunately, there's some sort of outside influence that could be screwing things up. Unfortunately, outside influences, yeah, that's a deal breaker. Oh my God, everything is just perfect between me and this person. Oh my God, we finish each other's sentences. We can feel each other fart from miles away. We've got such synchronicity between the two of us. However, there's this one thing, this one deal breaker, and it's a deal breaker and it's a problem, and it's called baggage. So, and Leo, you are a Leo. You don't tolerate disrespect. You don't tolerate somebody that, even listen, as a Leo woman, I am a Leo. Okay. If I see a problem, I find a solution. That's just like when I realized that I was being, attacked by spirits left and right. And I realized that I needed a dog. What did I do? I went and I got a dog. I don't sit around and just let stuff tear me down. Okay. And to be honest with you, I get the sense, Leo, that your lover, yeah, there's a third party involvement. And a lot of you Leos are probably taking care of you're probably taking care of either your family. I'm sensing that a lot of you Leos provide financial support. You've been providing financial support. That cheddar, baby. You've been providing that. You've been blessed. You've been blessed, Leo. You've been blessed. Okay. And well, I mean, you can see everybody else that's involved in the situation that's kind of causing that issue. And you know, I don't know what they want from you. I don't know what they want from you. I really don't. I mean, you've got to ask them, what do you want from me? Okay. But anyway, the forest lovers is in the reverse position at, you know, above you, which is above you in your current desire. And I feel as though a lot of you Leos want to part ways with somebody. The reason why is because they have a tendency to show two totally different sides to themselves. This person is either a Gemini, they could be a Libra, they could be an Aquarius, or they could just be a person that is very unstable and up and down. So who wants that kind of stuff? Everybody ain't unstable like that. And Leo, you didn't start feeling unstable until that person came into your life. So you know it ain't you. And they will try to convince you that it's you when it's them. Are you serious? Why am I okay whenever I don't talk to you? Why is it that until you brought your crap into my life, I was just living life and progressing. And then all of a sudden this person came around and now, you know, you need pampering. You need somebody to heal you. You need some emotional healing because this person really ain't been giving that to you, Leo. They really ain't been. They really ain't been taking care of you, Leo. That's just the bottom line to it. They've been taking care of somebody else. Also, just what I can tell you, I can see at the root of their problem is their mother. I can see their maternal energy. That's why the 10 of Vessels comes up. You may be dealing with a mama boy, especially if you are a woman. If you're a male Leo, then you're dealing with a mother-in-law that doesn't want their child to have a successful relationship. Why? Because it's tradition. Everybody in this family ends up alone. We're hexed, we're cursed, and we live with it. So this is something that's been going on generationally with your significant other, and it sucks. Okay, that's for some of you. Some of you are dealing with a nosy, meddling mother. How horrifying is that? Somebody that meddles into business that doesn't need to be meddled in. As a mother, I don't butt into my children's private life unless they ask me to. That is the way it should be, period. But you can sense that a lot of you do have a mother that is interfering. Spirit guys, give me some clarity on the lovers in the reverse position. See, a lot of you Leos, see, I told you guys, you're ready to leave the situation and you're feeling as though you're putting more effort into it. And then you also feel as though your lover, they don't make their own decisions. Somebody is controlling the mind of your lover. You're feeling that way. You're feeling as though things are out of control. You're not wanting to be out of control. You like feeling grounded. And see, this is the problem. You're okay without this person. You're okay without this person. Okay. They do kind of give you that completed feeling. They do, Leo. However, you can find that somewhere else. It's the times. So what is a person that's in a relationship with you going to say? Are they going to say, well, I'm stable most of the time? Clearly this person has been having these episodes and it's really weird. And they can't really compare it to, I mean, these are they're either violent or they're either exploitive, or it's something that it's when somebody is taking advantage of your feelings for them. That's why I feel like the 6 of Vessels and the 6 of Stones comes up. So, and a lot of people would never, ever believe it, but absolutely Leos can be taken it. Leos are such nice people. They're just like, you know how pit bulls get a bad reputation for being bad? Same thing with Leos. Leos are some of the most sweetest people. Lions are some of the most sweetest animals. I've actually seen people petting lions. You know, they pick up on your energy. Well, lion is a cat. Wolves. Okay. There's some people that, you know, can survive in you know, anyway, I'm not, same thing. Leos are very sweet and they often do get taken advantage of. They do. That's why they were depicted in The Wizard of Oz as, you know, he didn't have any courage. That's why they depicted the lion as not having any courage, because there's this expectation that lions are supposed to be very, very vicious. And they're typically not. To be honest with you, they're typically not very, very vicious. They're just doing what they have to do to survive in the jungle. And it's always a hyena that's messing. If the Leo didn't act like that, then all of the hyenas would just eat Leo's babies, would just eat the lion's babies. So when we roar at people, we have to be that way. Otherwise, I mean, and as a Leo rising, I can tell you that I am just, and see, I kind of sense that a lot of y'all were not happy about this person's behavior around your children. Or maybe that person said something off the kill. That's in the future, Leo. What's coming up in the future? Let me see if there's a decision that Leos are making. If I can help you guys make that decision. What advice do you have for the Leos on the decision that they're making? I think you're asking yourself, should you stay or go, Leo? And the spirits, that the two of stones is in the reverse position. This person is very, very up and down again. It's up to you. If you decide to stay, just know that this person is gonna, you know, they're gonna sometimes make you feel insecure because they are very insecure. Whoever this is, you're dealing with insecurity. You're dealing with materialism because of insecurity. That's one of the worst things, because people like that, they'll just spend money and spend money and spend money and spend money and spend money, and they don't save money. And for me, first of all, if you're going to always be spending money, make sure that it's your own money. Okay. I can spend my money on whatever I want because I made my own money. Okay. So for me, it kind of pisses me off when a person spends and spends and spends. And I'll leave that relationship just so I can save up some fucking money. It's like, God, this person is constantly wanting to spend money, and you feel like money is just flowing. Money is just coming and going like water. And this person just spends. It's like, well, hell, you're supposed to not be spending right now. What could you possibly be spending all this damn money on? And, you know, people that don't, this person is not healthy when it comes to money. They don't have a healthy relationship with money, Leo. That's another thing. That's another thing that's bugging you about your relationship. The Eight of Vessels comes up in the future, the Archer in the reverse position, as well as the Ten of Stones. So I feel as though a lot of you Leos are going to decide to leave, at least for now. I feel like a lot of you Leos, listen, Mama Bear has to gather up the resources and lay down the footwork for the winter for her children. Don't nobody have no time for a person that is throwing away resources, that is drug addicted, that is, you know, frivolous in spending. You've got to make sure that your family is good for the summer. Okay. I'm sorry, for the winter as well. Because right now, this is where all of the animals, they go out and they hunt during the summer. So that's why people are always showing their teeth. And I don't have to show my teeth. My spirits automatically bring clients to me. I don't have to go through all that. I don't worry about money. So if you guys want to know what that is, then yeah, you can absolutely come and get my money spell work for your business. Okay. If you're looking for funding or whatever, this is the where to go, because I work with Mama Lakshmi. She is very, very giving. Very, very giving. Okay, is what I will say to you. And my other spirits are too. So if you guys are having any kind of money blockages, or if you need money readings, I am the one to go to because I am Lakshmi. Lakshmi is a money, beauty, and prosperity goddess. I also do spell work for people to help out their chakras. So for me, and yes, I am single. Hello. Nice to meet you. I am single. I just recently announced that. And the reason why is because I need to put my focus on my career, on my family, and on, doing the things that I want to do. And sometimes a relationship can hinder that, especially if you haven't met the right person. So I want to educate you all about that. You can do better by yourself than with somebody that is toxic. And it's like, well, 99% of the time I'm okay. But then 1% of the time you tear down everything that we built together. So that's what this person is doing. You're going to decide to leave that situation, Leo, because you're feeling this person is throwing off your focus. This person has been throwing off your focus, and there's energy that is being used in places where it shouldn't. Hell, Leo, you feeding this person's whole village. Why is it your responsibility to feed all those other people, to feed your ex-lover? Like, you're supposed to be taking care, like, are you taking care of somebody else's kids? Like, what are you doing, Leo? Your focus has been off. Your priorities have been way off. This person is doing nothing but causing setbacks, and you're going to realize that in the future. Now, I can see a lot of you Leos. Look at this 10. So you guys are going to do good this month financially. I also see a new home coming up for a lot of you Leos. You're either going to move or you're either going to get the money for a new home. So don't become discouraged, because people will try to discourage you. They are literally, I'm telling you, the devil is a liar. Okay. And I am what you call a new age practitioner. I love being a new age practitioner. I love working with quantum physics. I work with energy all the time. Okay. I feel energy. I test energy. So you Leos, you're either going to get the money for a new place. You got some kind of unexpected money coming this month. Look for it. Be on the lookout for it, because if you're not looking for it, somebody else is watching your pocket and they trying to take it. What you need to do is you need to put up a barricade around your shit and say you ain't gonna take nothing about. That's why people want to know where you live, because they'll go and they'll look at your house and they'll be trying to suck up your energy from your house. But if they know they don't have no access, and then a lot of you need to resend invitations. You've given certain entities and people invitations into your home. You need to resend those invitations. You need to block those people. Make sure y'all stay tuned today, because I'm going to be showing you guys a mixture that I'm going to be doing to put around the house. The spirits really wanted me to do it last night, but I waited until today. Let's see what y'all talking about in the chitty chat. My new love, I love legal cases. Yes, give me something interesting to do. I love legal cases. If you have a legal case, I will be happy to assist you. Also, if you just have questions, if you're not looking for spell work, I can also direct you. The spirits are excellent at giving people legal advice. Okay. You're welcome. Just go to the link in the video description box. And sign up for a consultation. Now, guys, just to let you know, a lot of my readings will turn into consultations. So if you guys purchase a reading and I suggest spell work for you, then you don't have to pay for another consult. I've already done the consult. I've already spoken to your spirit guides. They've told me what you need, what you could benefit from. So that happens quite often. So if you guys just want readings, let me know. But oh, yeah, I would be happy to help you. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I have won legal cases for people, okay, as well as myself. I love you too, my new love. Oh, that's so sweet. That person is so sweet. I need a job, tired of being unemployed, okay? Okay. All right. And so, I mean, I do provide job spells for people. I can definitely increase your odds of getting a job. Okay, so I don't necessarily have one like a job spell on the website, but if you come to me about money work, I can definitely help you with that. That's one of the things that I'm going to be focused on over the summer is money and resources, and then also as well as helping women start their business. The summertime is perfect to start your business, especially while you got the children at home. I know a lot of y'all become discouraged because school is out and you become very scattered, and it's like, okay, let's with you. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to move on in the reading. Your power in the future, Leo, is the Knight of Bows. So I feel as though a lot of you Leos are leaving relationships that are not good. Okay, that's why the Eight of Vessels comes up. You need to free yourself emotionally, Leo. It's okay. It's okay. That person will be all right. Okay, you don't have to sit up here and tear yourself down. You know, if you're not okay, then you're not going to be any good for your kids or anything like that. So I feel like Spirit Guides is saying for you, your power in the future is to not give people, certain people, your energy. Now, the power of others, you got the Seer in the reverse position. So this is, again, a bad guru. This is somebody that is trying to give you information. They're sending you information. You need to protect your thoughts. You need to protect your head. You need to protect yourself. For some reason, they're after your halo. They're after your halo, Leo. It's like, but it's mine though. Like, go and find your hidden buried treasure. Have anybody ever done, has anybody ever heard of the Unlock Your Hidden Treasure? Y'all ain't heard of that, have y'all? If you're going to go into any kind of business or any kind of dealings, sometimes you got to unlock your hidden buried treasure. And that's all that I'm going to say. If you guys want to know what that means, you know where to reach me. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. And it will unlock that buried treasure that you've been missing. I think most of us, unless you came in the world with nothing, and I can do some money readings on you, and I can tell you if you've got some kind of, because a lot of people have a spiritual debt that they're paying off. Financial struggle is sometimes a sign of spiritual debt. But then again, it just depends, you know, especially it depends on the people that are around you. So you got some people around you. I feel as though the Seer represents false friends. Okay, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents false ideologies, false friends. I feel as though, Leo, you've got some false friends around you. Okay, you've got some, you need to be careful. You need to make sure that you make your decisions based upon your own. Okay, let's do some clarifying. Oh, that's what it is, Leos. A lot of you have a Cancer that could be affecting you negatively. Oh, in the month of June. So y'all need to do some spiritual work. Guys, I had, you know what, for some reason, the Cancer. Let's talk about this real quick. For some reason, Cancer men have a tendency to be able to direct energy. Cancer men are very good empaths. They can direct energy towards you. Okay. And if they are upset at you for calling out something that they may have done, then that's when you get the moon attacks. That's when you get the moon attacks. As if they hadn't already done enough. And it's kind of like, it's very parasitic of the mind. So be careful when you're dealing with Cancer men. A lot of you Leos are dealing with a Cancer man. And this person, I don't believe they have your best interest at heart. Okay, now this could be your ex. This could be, let's ask Spirit to give some clarity on the Seer. Three of Bowls comes up. Hmm. This is possibly somebody at work. The Three of Bowls and the Three of Vessels comes up. So I do see that person. I feel like an issue, Leos, if this means anything to you, for the month of June, you do have an issue with a water sign person, but I feel like this situation is going to heal itself. I feel like the situation is going to heal itself. And that person is either going to move on. They've been sort of, yeah. So I feel like that situation, I feel like that's not too much to worry about. Okay, but just be on the lookout for that. Now, your hopes and fears is the Nine of Arrows in the reverse position. So this is where you kind of, your imagination gets the best of you. You can't sleep. You're feeling really riled up. You're nervous. A lot of you Leos are worried about that. And yes, the answer is yes. There is somebody doing work on you, Leo. So if a lot of you Leos may be wondering, is somebody doing work on me in the month of June? Yes, they are. I believe they're trying to suck energy from you. It's either an earth sign, a fire sign, whoever they are definitely using some kind of black magic on you. Okay, now, why is the shaman in the upright position? The reason why the shaman is in the upright position is because you can do this, Leo. You got this. They're like the buzzing of flies to you, Leo. Don't worry about them. So what if they throwing work at you? Protect yourself. Do your thing. Don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them manipulate you. They're trying to manipulate your energy and they are trying to manipulate your money. But as you can see, they're not going to succeed. They're not going to succeed in that. I don't know why people would do that. If I can't have it, then no one can. It's like, you ain't running shit. This earth sign person right here is extremely insecure, and so is this fire sign. And that could represent you, an aspect of yourself. But I feel like it's two people. See, the pole star comes up in the reverse position. So I feel like an earth sign from either the past, recent to distant, Leo, they're hurting. They're feeling some type of way. And then also you can tell that they've got some really, really, really low vibratory energy. They are not in touch with the universe. They're not. This person probably don't even go outside. I can see a very, very isolated Virgo, Taurus, or a Cappy. This person is very isolated. They're not getting the same blessings that you're getting. They're blessings because stuff is backfiring on them. So just to let you know, stuff is going to backfire. If you're a cross watcher, you need to know that. Because you shouldn't be wishing bad on people. You shouldn't be doing things like that, especially people that are trying to take care of their family and their children. This person is trying to burn bread on you. You notice how when people talking about you and a lot of people like, well, this person is saying things about me that I can't even recognize. Well, yeah, but that's because it's called burning bread on you. You ever heard of somebody burning bread on you? Burning bread means that they are wishing you bad luck. So you can tell that this person in June, you know, something is going on. Let's clarify this fire sign, Spirit. Give me some clarity on this King of Bowls reversed. Bitterness. This person is bitter. This person is angry. This person, I feel as though the Queen of Arrows comes up because they're almost like, again, I feel like they're trying to tap into your they're trying to tap into your consciousness. And then also this person works really, really hard to tear down your defenses, Leo. And they would stop at nothing to get you in a vulnerable position so that they can, you know, clap down and feed off of you or do things. So I wouldn't trust whoever this pair of people is. There's also an air sign involved with the situation. So like I said, there's three people here. Spirit, final advice on the King of Bowls and the Queen of Arrows reversed. Yeah, the World Tree comes up in the reverse position though. So again, I feel as though a lot of you Leos, you need to plant yourself firmly. I do see you moving. again, like I said, I feel like there is going to be, you're going to have some blessings and abundance this month, Leo, financially. The world tree in the reverse position, though, it does represent that these people, they don't want to let the situation go. This is a situation that should have been closed out a long time ago. These people are not letting go. Whoever these three people are, there's three people. There's an air sign, a fire sign, and an earth sign. And that air sign possibly is an Aquarius because of the pole star coming up reverse, but they could be a Libra or a Gemini. And then you've got either an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. This person is trying to control your outcome. They're just, I mean, they are literally, like, I swear, I can't tell where your ass starts and their face begins, Leo. I mean, they are literally all up in your ass bone chakra. My goodness, can they please back up? Oh my God. You need to ask that person, why are you so obsessed with me? I really need to know. So the shaman comes up telling you to be smart about the situation, be on the lookout. Be smart about it. We're going to do final advice on the magician, on the shaman, because he's revealing some kind of key. New love is coming this month. And it's either going to be self-love, or a lot of you Leos, you're going to be feeling very balanced emotionally. And see, this began to be a problem for you. You began to feel emotional imbalance. And this person, even though they are very toxic, a toxic person will never see that they can sometimes be causing imbalances inside of you. They don't see it, but you can see it. Like, for some reason, it's like as soon as you get on the phone with them, you start to feel them pull from either your chest or somewhere in your body. So with some people, you can feel them pulling from your chest. And, you know, but you can see where the Two of Vessels comes up, and this is where things balance themselves out for you. I can see new love coming up for a lot of you Leos. It's probably with a water sign. I would absolutely suggest you get with a water sign. I can see a water sign lover coming. And so far, I've done the water signs and the fire signs. This is the first reading where I've seen new love come up. So I do see a water sign coming up. I feel as though the way you're going to protect this person from the situation is to never bring it up ever, under no circumstances. Because this is how people begin to have power over you and your relationships. Because if it was something from 3 years ago, and if it was somebody from 3 years ago that you never met, Leo, then you shouldn't even be talking about this person anymore. This is not even a debate. This is not even a debate anymore, okay? So I just think that it's time to let go and let live. This person obviously doesn't have the capability of doing that. And it's time to just let it go. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Okay. And so I also see self-love and just feeling really good. The Two of Vessels says that you're in a good emotional place for the month of June, because a lot of you have been fearing your emotions being all over the place, which is not good. That's not good. And I feel like there's somebody doing it to you on purpose. So I will tell you that the magician is warning you to protect your heart chakra and to also protect you from lovers that go and do domination, demonic love spells on you. Be careful with that. There are a lot of people that do love spells. Like I said, they'll do a very dark domination love spell. This person will pay extra for this. That person don't love you. If you go to a practitioner and you allow that practitioner to put some kind of love hex on me, then you never loved me in the first place, because you're saying, oh, I don't want this person to be happy without me. I want this person to suffer without me. Those are the very, very dark love spells. And it's very important to not work with those energies when you're doing love work, because it's not necessary. Love in itself, all it takes is respect and trust. If you've got love, respect, and trust, which is the holy trinity of love, then you will be fine. If you are running around here being disrespectful, allowing disrespect to yourself, like, I mean, you should never allow that, and it's not cute. A lot of, you know, I know you. I want to go watch that movie, The Orphan. Y'all having a good summer so far. It's gonna be a wonderful summer. Then you've got your codependent lovers that just because they're miserable and in a miserable, dark place, they want you in that dark place with them. And I'm sorry, a lot of times your lover is like literally you. It's just not. I'm sorry, like literally, it's kind of like, first of all, it don't matter where you're at, you create your own reality. So if your lover is creating this reality, like they're creating all that energy around them. They would be okay if they would stop creating all that chaos around them, but they're not. They're creating that energy around them. And somebody else is creating the energy around them. So you can tell with that Two of Swords, a lot of you Leos are with people that don't have control of their own minds. And that shit drives you crazy. Okay, because you do have control over your own mind, and you strive for it. And for some reason, this person started out as being very empowering, but then they weakened you. It seemed like something got weak, and it's almost like, you know how like when a wicked witch feeds a child and gets them all fat, okay, and then all of a sudden, bam, I'm sucking all the energy from you. So be careful with those kind of relationships and lovers. We're going to move on to the Sagittarius. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, guys. Hit the thumbs up, please. I appreciate it to support the channel. And again, if you need private readings, the link to my website is below. The easiest way to get a reading is to just go to the website. I mean, you can call me, you can contact me, but I'm just going to direct you to the website. So I want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. YouTube does this thing where every once in a while they clean out old accounts that have not that have been shut down, or you know, whatever. So yeah, there's new and old people here. Okay, so I can still see my new subscribers coming in every day. Welcome. Let's get rid of the old and bring out the new. Then that's what I like to see. All right, we're going to call to the spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Sagittarius. We're also going to call to Archangel Michael for guidance and protection. I get the sense we're going to see the devil card come out in the Sagittarius reading. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But in some kind of way, we're going to see some kind of mental bondage, some kind of negative energy happening right now in the month of June for Sagittarius. Okay, spirit guides, where are you seeing Sagittarius right now in their love life? And what are 3 obstacles that Sagittarius are having right now? Also, y'all know another thing I can't stand that I want to say in closing for the Leos. A lot of you Leos are dealing with lovers that have people in their life that have bad relationships. And so when their relationships are messed up, they allow that to mess up their relationships too. They sort of, it's like they have an attachment with a person. It's like, I'm going to go through what you go through. I'm not going to be happy if you're not happy. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought we were in a relationship. So that's a bad thing, Leo. That's a bad thing. Anyway, for Sagittarius, what's at the root of their problem? What is behind them in the past? What is above Sagittarius that they currently desire? What are 3 things that are going to happen in the near future? What is Sagittarius's power in the future? What is the power of others? Sagittarius's hopes and fears, and 3 outcome cards. I knew it. And you know what? You're not going to really get, oh, wow. Okay, well, this is cool. You got somewhat of a, let's take a look at your card, Sagittarius. So a lot of you got the full card that comes up at the current. So that shows to me that there's some kind of new beginning. There's some kind of rebirth. There's some kind of resurrection of possibly an old relationship. Feel like a lot of you are leaving a relationship, but a lot of you have reunited with someone in the past. So you've got the Six of Vessels that comes up. There's some kind of reunion that either has already happened or is going to happen. However, the Shaman comes up, and then the Queen of Bowls comes up in the reverse position. You've got the Four of Vessels as a root of the problem. You got the Nine of Arrows in the past. You've got the Hooded Man in reverse, and you've got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords reverse, and the Five of Swords reversed. Five of Vessels and final outcome, okay? The Tower, the Ten of Vessels, and the Page of Arrows. So, guys, I need to run upstairs real quick. I need to charge up my phone. My phone battery is low. So, if you would please give me a second. Boy, people are really, really, really trying to feed off of others these days. I'll be right back. Oh, wow. What the heck is that? Alrighty then. All right, guys. So I do apologize. Give me a second here. I need to plug up this phone. And I don't know if I am upside down right now, guys. Let me know if I'm upside down. Okay, let me know if I'm upside down. I probably am when I try to do it that way, when I try to charge my phone. Okay, so that's perfect. That'll work. Okay. All righty. So, Sagittarius, you guys just recently reunited with somebody, but you've got the Queen of Bowls in the reverse position. There's something going on already. There's something happening energetically. You know, now it's at the root of the issue. I feel as though the Four of Vessels comes up because you have this emotional unfulfillment, and it has to do with you being in some kind of, you know, first of all, you're not even accepting love. So a lot of you Sagittarius are possibly single and you're not really accepting love. You're not even really accepting any love offers. Okay, a lot of you are sort of in a bad way. So that's at the root of the problem. You kind of, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Hold on, guys. I need to try to get this on here correctly. Let's see if I can do this. No, that's not going to work. Okay. All right. Was I upside down, y'all, when I did like this? I wish that they would allow us to flip the camera. All right. I'm going to try to get through this quickly. because I got stuff to do for clients. I got readings to do. If you guys want to get on my schedule for tomorrow, just go to the link to my website below. I am setting my schedule for tomorrow and coming up for the weekend, and my schedule does fill up very quickly. Okay. All right. So the Four of Vessels, I feel as though you're in a relationship that, you know, it lacks stimulation. Okay. It really does. It lacks stimulation. And then also I get the sense that it's not the best association. Spirit, give me some clarity. Why is this Queen of Bowls in the reverse position? King of Bowls is, yeah. A lot of you are possibly dealing with another fire sign. Some of you could be dealing with any zodiac sign, but I'm seeing it could be any zodiac sign, but I feel as though the relationship, it's like an arrangement. It's like an arrangement. It's like some kind of arranged marriage to where it's not actually based on love or trust. And then I also feel as though, oh, that's what it is. A lot of you Sagittariuses are having major trust issues in your relationship as well. I feel like a lot of you did reunite with somebody that you had trust issues with previously, and that may not have been the best decision. You know, I can see it. I can definitely see there being some kind of reunion with a person that you can't trust. And then when they fuck you up, because they are going to fuck you up in the near future. Oh, they're planning to fuck you up. Woe is me, but you already knew that, didn't you, Sag? What I can see in the near future is not only the situation is going to undo itself, but there's going to be some kind of breakdown, argument, knockdown, drag out fight. You can see this coming up in the future, because what you guys do is you avoid the fact that, first of all, with all these swords cards coming up, I feel as though there could be some kind of mental illness that's going on here. Okay, so somebody's possibly not getting enough sleep. And when you don't get enough sleep, when you don't get enough sleep, you don't know what's real and what's not real. So not getting enough sleep is not good at all. A lot of you guys it's been something that's been going on. Oh, and then also I feel as though a lot of you got back together with this person and you done forgot, you know, what they did the last time, which I guess, I don't know, like you can tell. Now, what you desire, the hooded man, is in the reverse position. So I feel like a lot of you Sagittariuses are sort of, feel like a lot of you are barricading yourselves in. I feel like a lot of you are very, very isolated right now. And it's actually not a good thing, because you're really just going through the motions right now. So I feel like for this card to come up, I feel as though you're looking for guidance, but for some reason, I don't know why the hooded man would be in. Let's ask why. Why is the hooded man in the reverse position? There is something that your spirit guides are trying to get you to see, Sagittarius, but you refuse to see it. And then also there's something that you need to look at within yourself. Like I can sense that a lot of you Sagittarius, the problem is that also in your relationships, you do not see the error of your ways. You don't accept any responsibility for the mistakes that you make. So, I mean, you can, get away from this one person, but you're going to run into that same problem with everybody. Everybody is, I mean, it happens with everybody. It's not just this one person. You've been going through this for the longest. You go through this with everybody. Okay, so it's time for you to really, really see what you're doing to tear down your relationships. So this is for those of you that at the root of the problem, the Four of Vessels to come up. This is where I'm not even going to lie to you. The Four of Vessels is when a person is broken emotionally. They're just an emotionally broken person. You know, even if you're single, you know, this person broke up with you or did something, and, you know, now you're just, I don't want nothing. I don't want to accept no offers or whatever. So if you're single, I mean, you're in a very, very bad place when it comes to your emotions. It's not good. Nishkeet. Spirit, give me some clarity on the hooded man. Yeah, this is not good at all for the Sagittarius for the month of June. Okay, the Page of Bowls comes up, sending you a message, and the Ace of Stones. So your spirit guides are saying to you that, you know, you would build stronger relationships with people if you would come from a place of honesty, and definitely quit trauma bonding with people. I've observed a lot of you Sagittarius is trauma bonding with people. It's just not good. Now, I will tell you that the Sagittarius they are the most controlling of the fire signs. You are. And as a Leo, as a fellow fire sign, I can assure you that your need to control and dominate is what is tearing down your relationships. Control and domination, it does not necessarily belong in your bedroom. Some people just want to be loved. And you keep hooking up with these people that are very, very emotionally needy. So why do you even pick people that are emotionally needy if you are not prepared to give them what they need emotionally, Sagittarius? You're choosing the wrong thing. Now, I will tell you that I do feel as though there is going to be whatever reunion that you guys had, the same issue is there. Okay, I can sense really the energy around an air sign person. The situation is going to totally lose control of itself. You can tell that this person is going to, they're going to betray you again. Okay, they're going to betray you again. You can tell that you're going to be wanting to split from them in the future. Okay, or probably even now. The 10 of Arrows comes up in the reverse position. So you can tell that this person, again, you know, they're getting ready to do something. They flighty. They just can't be right. And you want them to be right, but they can't be right. Just accept that. Just accept that. Okay, the 5 of Swords comes up. So I see a total meltdown, breakdown of whatever you're doing with this person. Don't say I didn't tell you so. And I can see it happening in the near future. Let's ask when. When is all this going to happen? I don't feel that it can be avoided because the Blasted Oak comes up as one of your final outcome cards. So I don't really believe that this can be avoided. You know, you decided to go through this thing with this person again, and they're going to have the same negative effect on you as they always have. And, you know, for some reason, you just want to be able to play with this person. You want to pull them out of the box, but you don't really. So you're not even considering, because I kind of feel as though your heart is not true to them anyway, Sagittarius, because you don't even care. You're in a place of you just want the money. You just, you know, I really do feel that way. I feel like a lot of you are like, I don't want no relationship. I just want to make my money. And I understand being and coming from that place. But a lot of you are still trying to carry on relationships with people. And I'm sorry, you're just not in a place where you can do that, especially if you are the 4 of Vessels. So you're doing this thing, which to me it's a relationship that it just, in my opinion, it's all about domination and manipulation. That person is probably dominating and manipulating you. The 5 of Vessels comes up as your power in the future. So I believe that this is where this person is once again, you're going to have to you're going to be dealing with some malevolent spirits or either some nasty spirits from that person. And I mean, you brought it on yourself. You shouldn't have dealt with that person again. People told you and warned you. And as soon as they could sense that you was dealing with that person, they backed out. You had some investors that were willing to invest in you, and they even backed out because this person is bad energy. That's just like, for example, I wonder if Roseanne is a Sagittarius. I'm gonna have to look that up. But let me just tell y'all this. The reason why ABC pulled the plug on that show is because they didn't want to be associated with that negative energy. So the reason why people will pull the plug on a situation is because they can sense. So this person is bad for you energetically. You're going to find that out once again, that maybe you shouldn't have accepted that offer. Maybe you should be open to accept better offers. You keep accepting this offer by this person that you know you can't trust, and you're going in and out of this cycle with this person. It's almost like you're avoiding a relationship or a real one. You can't have nothing real with this person. You already know that. The root of the problem is that there's literally nothing there between you and this person. It's fakery. The Page of Vessels in the reverse position comes up as the power of others. So Sagittarius, there is a water sign. Yeah. You got yourself a water sign that is communicating with you this same exact thing that I am telling you. And this person, the reason why they come up in the reverse position is because they are ending things with you. They are saying to you, Sagittarius, I don't want nothing to do with you. Why? Why you don't want nothing to do with me? Because your energy is bad. Why is my energy bad? Because you hang around a bunch of bad people. You hang around a bunch of bad people. This is the company that you keep. And then you're saying, you dummy, why are you trying to get rid of me just because of the company I keep? Because this person right here, they can sense it in the spirit. Water sign people are like that. They sitting up here picking up on all that negative energy, and you don't even, like, are you blind? Like, I mean, what is it, blind or desperate? So that's what that person is saying to you. There, you know, and I do sense that. So that's a person. Let's clarify this person. I bet you that's what spirits are gonna say. Need some clarity on this, because I'm sorry. There's being smart and then there's being extra stupid. If a person causes destructiveness, or a group of people causes destruction to your life and your mind and your body and your spirit, why do you continue to let that shit tear you down? And it is going to tear you down. I mean, for some reason, you're gauging your life by how strong you can stand up. It's like, but this is relationships. This is love. Love is not supposed to be war, Sagittarius. You're not experiencing love. You're experiencing war. That's not love. Oh, whatever. Spirit, give me some clarity on the Page of Vessels reversed. See, this person is either your significant other. They may be your ex-lover, but I get the sense that they are extremely close to you, and they can pick up on negative energy in a heartbeat. This is why you should not, if you're not prepared to be honest with a lot of water sign people, like if it's a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces, they will leave you. They will, if you're not going to be honest with them, because it has nothing to do with the fact that you may have, like, it's not even that they think that you're cheating. You just have this negative association and they can feel it. There are some people that just bring bad energy. Please just accept it. Accept it. Accept it. Accept that this person has affected you negatively. Accept it. And that's the only way that you're going to get better and move on. So you can definitely see this person kind of walking away from you. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. But your hopes and fears have something to do with your financial security. So now you're worried about money in the future. Okay. Now your three final outcome cards is the Blasted Oak. So you can definitely see where I feel as though the people that you're contending with, Sagittarius, they are going to cause all of these. They're going to cause all of these fears. Hey, Carol, how are you? Uh-oh. Now, you got the Blasted Oak, which is AKA the Tower, in the reverse position. And so I feel as though this is where you're going to have some kind of unexpected change. But I feel as though this is where something disastrous happens as a final outcome. I can see disaster within this card, a disaster that obviously, you know what? I see it as a disaster that you could have avoided. And you can't blame nobody but yourself because you made those decisions to do what you did. Now, the 10 of Vessels comes up. I feel as though the 10 of Vessels does represent kind of like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Maybe you're going to become a better person emotionally. Maybe you're going to reach the end of some kind of negative emotional phase in your life. But Sagittarius, I can definitely see good things coming for you beyond this. But I feel like it's got to hurt before it feels good. You are going to realize that in the near future. Okay, because I can see this person really, I mean, it's niche ski. It's really not. This person is causing all kinds. I can see dizziness. I can see headaches. This person is affecting you mentally. This person is affecting how you feel. And for some reason, you know that, but you continue to be involved with this person. And then you expect other people to be like, yes, let's be involved with this person. It's like, no. Doug and Carrie. That was so random. I'm sorry, guys. No. Nobody wants to be involved with that person. Like nobody that likes to be happy and content. If it's a person that's all over the place, you can tell that you're dealing with a person that's all over the place. This person has done this before. Every time they come around, why is it that everything is all normal? And then every time they come around, stuff starts to get all upset. And then they be like, see, I told you. And it's like, but they actually, to be honest with you, I believe that, and you know what, you didn't get the Magician or the Devil. So that's actually, oh yeah, you did get the Magician. You got the Shaman as your obstacle in your love life. I almost forgot. You got the Shaman. So you did get the Magician. So this person is doing nothing but manipulating you. Now, the Page of Arrows comes up. So I do feel as though this is a new love for Sagittarius is coming up over the summer. At some point, I do see you ending this negative association with this person. I do feel like you need to prepare yourself for disaster. You'll be all right. You knew that though. You knew getting involved with this person, what they had the capability of doing because they've done it before. You keep letting them into your life around your lovers and your partners. That's ridiculous. I wouldn't do it. What do you and then you'll say, oh, well, you know what? This person is testing my lovers to make sure that they really do love me. Because if you really love me, you'll stick by me even while I go up and down and upsy-turvy and back and forth and up and down and around on a fucking merry-go-round with this person. No, that doesn't mean that's what that means. Somebody do love you or they did love you and you drove them away because you could not get away from this person, which, by the way, this person done slipped you some kind of spiritual Mickey. That's why you can't get away from that person. What disaster's coming up? Uh-oh. Sorry. Let's cut the cords. You've been healing. You've been working at really healing. So I feel like this person is going to do something that is really going to get in your head. It's going to get in your solar plexus chakra, and you're going to have to go all the way through that healing phase once again. You got to feeling better, Sagittarius, and you went down that road, and that road is not good. Now, the Page of Arrows comes up. Again, I feel like this is a love offer or either some kind of air sign person. It could be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. Let me ask Spirit what advice they want to give on this person. Okay, so a lot of you Sagittariuses are finally seems that you're going to find somebody stable over the summer. So I see for those of you that are single in particular, because a lot of you guys are single and bitter, okay, you're having a hard time walking away from the past as well. Well, I can see somebody coming up in the month of June. They are an air sign. And I feel that this person is going to give you that stability. They are going to, because this other person that you're dealing with, they're not stable. They're not stable. They're not mentally stable. That's why you're all over the place. They change from day to day. And by the way, it could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. If you're dealing with an unstable Virgo like that, then they really, really, really need to do some spiritual work on themselves. Because every day it's almost like you just want to be okay. You just really, really want to get away from this negative situation with this person to where every single day. And then after a while, it's like, but you're creating your environment. This is what doesn't make any sense to me. At the end of the day, you created that. You created it. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But at any rate, I feel as though the Four of Bows does represent either an air sign or it could be a fire sign that you guys could possibly hook up with this summer that could possibly lead to marriage. Okay. So this is why this person, because for some reason they don't want to see you get married before them, or maybe it's you that's competing. I feel like a lot of you Sagittarius really need to do some work on yourselves. Okay, listen, I'm a fellow fire sign, and when I observe the other signs, okay, I feel as though the Sagittarius is for you guys to get this card. I mean, you can't feel sorry for yourself because you're creating that. You're creating this divisiveness in your relationships anyway by these underlying emotions. And you do need to get some rest. You're not sleeping. A lot of you Sagittarius are not sleeping. And it could be because of the summertime, but you guys have got to learn how to balance yourself out. Also, spirit guides are saying to me, water. You need to get yourself in some water. Okay. And use water as therapeutic, listening to water, maybe having a fish tank to absorb some of that. But I'm sorry, after a while, your peeps, they can't absorb the energy of this person. There's a person in your life, Sagittarius, that is bad. I see air energy around this person, or it could be earth. It could also be fire. This person is toxic for your life. You've been struggling ever since, and you keep getting back with this person, and you've been struggling, and now you don't want to admit it. So this is when you really need some help. You need to admit that you made a mistake getting back involved with that person. Why did you do it? The only reason why you did it is because that person manipulated you, and that person proved themselves to be stronger than you. It's basically what they did. And you can't get mad and blame the whole rest of the world. Okay, you shouldn't have done that. You invited that negative energy into your life. And when people began to move away from you, you know that as soon as this person comes around you, people began to move away from you. They begin to shy away from you. They don't want nothing to do with you because of this person. You know that. And that's never going to change because that person is never going to change. That's their intent. That's the reason why they keep coming around you. They want to isolate you. That's what they mean to do. Even though they may be saying something else and they may be talking a good game to you, their intent is opposite. Their intent is to tear down and divide and conquer your mind, body, and spirit and your family. And you are going to have to be smarter about that. And you're going to have to quit trying to pretend that you are perfect, Sagittarius, because you're not. You've been making mistakes big time mistakes. You keep buying into negativity. You keep throwing your loved ones under the bus. You keep taking out this anger that you should have towards this toxic individual. You turn it inward, and you do take that out on your family. You internalize all of that negative information that person is sending you, and you cannot help but turn that around on your family. That's why the Ten of Swords comes up in the reverse position. Really, to be honest with you, you shouldn't even be angry at your own family. You should be angry at this person, because that person represents the demon that destroyed your family to begin with. So what sense does that make? Oh, I'm going to go and trust the person that is the person that tore down my family in the first place? You don't even know this person. So right now, a lot of you Sagittariuses are being gullible, and it's going to affect you. It's going to possibly affect your finances or either your well-being. Anybody got any questions about that? Hey, Ashley, how are ya? Hello. Thank you. We got some folks with some wrenches up in here. So that's my reading. Guys, listen. I know a lot of people want to run around here and say this person can't make nothing like that happen, or this person can't. But why is it that as soon as that person came around, your stuff began to dry up? It did. It began to dry up. For some of you, for you Sagittariuses that know what I'm talking about, because again, this is not going to be for all of you. This is for people that need to hear this. Now, I feel like your zodiac sign does affect you. So if you are a fellow Sagittarius, this month might be more of a struggle for you because of the other Sagittariuses. The problem is that Sagittariuses cannot admit when they are wrong. In doing this, they screw themselves, period, because you're not really facing the true facts. You're not really facing the problem. You're not really solving the problem for what it is. And some of you are just putting a Band-Aid on it, and you can't do it. You can't just put a Band-Aid on it, and quit being gullible. Okay, you are totally trusting the wrong person. Why do you think, okay, there is a place of forgiveness, but everybody that this person touches turns to shit? Am I lying or am I flying, Sagittarius? Everybody that this person comes into contact with, they turn to shit. Now, and it's usually only people that they're jealous of. It's usually only people that they're jealous of. So a lot of these characteristics have been rubbed off onto you, and it makes you look like it, because people sitting up there looking at you like, well, birds of a feather flock together. So people are going to be more than likely to walk away from you. Somebody's not accepting your love right now, too. You know, I can sense that a lot of you Sagittariuses do have a lover that is not accepting you. And the reason why is because you are associating with negative people. Period. When it's time for you to move past those people, it's time for you to move past those people. When you become more of a liability than what you're worth, then people are going to walk away from you. It's just all it is to it, because you can't go anywhere. You haven't been able to get anywhere by doing that either. You know, and then when you fail, you can blame that person or either somebody else. So it's almost like you're afraid of being successful and stepping beyond that negative association. For some reason, you just continue to, it's like you're a glutton for punishment, you know, literally. And I do see a possible air sign person turning on you in the month of June, and it having a very negative, disastrous effect on your psyche. It doesn't matter what other people see. Okay, there's a lot of people that, you know, they feel like just because they look fine on camera, that's something, but you can tell that this person is going to tear you down in the near future. So be prepared for it. Maybe you need to throw your own cards and you need to check this person out. And the problem is that you're not dealing with the problem. Everybody is not discerning who the demonic entity is and where it comes from and when you see it. Because and I know that I'm right. I know that I'm right. I've seen many, many people tear themselves down and it did nothing for them. So anyway, hey, Shonda Scott. Yes, ma'am. I will be back with the earth signs. I'll probably either come back later. I am going to get some work done here. So like I said, if you guys need to get on my schedule for this weekend, or either what's today? Today is actually Tuesday. So I've got openings Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then Saturday, I don't think I'm going to be available Saturday. I think I'm going to hit it hard. I'm going to hit it hard Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Saturday. But see, I'm not even going to say that because a lot of people, when they know your schedule, unfortunately, being that I'm a telepath and an empath, I can actually feel those people. It's not that I can feel them at their full capacity, but I can feel those people sending negative energy because they want to screw up your day. It's so weird. That's why I had to switch my days off. No one knows why. It's kind of like, yeah. And then that's when you do your visualization. Okay, so we're going to talk about that meditation and stuff and how to beat your enemies in the astral, because that's really what you have to do. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I know I was very hard on you guys, but I'm sorry, and I can tell you that. You know how I can tell that a lot of you Sagittariuses need some help like that? Is because there is a Sagittarius man. I've been breaking up with somebody for probably the past 3 years. Okay, the relationship was over even before it started. That's how bad the situation was. But right now, there's a Sagittarius that for some reason, when I even remotely bring it up, he thinks I'm talking about him. It's so amazing. So be careful with that. That, in my opinion, is somebody with an overactive solar plexus. That is the solar plexus imbalances that we've been talking about. That grandiose attitude to where you think everybody talking about you or thinking about you is kind of ridiculous. But this person actually says it on a regular basis. For some reason, I'm breaking up with somebody that I was actually talking to. I'm breaking up with that person. And this person thinks that we had a relationship, which we didn't. And he thinks I'm breaking up with him. And he's a Sagittarius. Now, what does that tell you guys? Something ain't right with that. I'm like, why is this person kid? There ain't nothing between us. But for some reason, this person just and it's kind of ridiculous because when people can look at you, they see you kind of, it's like you're not dealing with reality. You're delusional. So don't be delusional. Keep it real. Be in the real and be in the now. Okay, so I do feel like a lot of you Sagittarius, you guys need that extra help. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, I did a reading for a Sagittarius, and this person wasn't. So this is what I believe that is happening. I believe that it does have something to do with Scorpio energy. I believe that it does have something to do with Sagittarius's period. I think it has something to do with your ascension process, possibly. But for some reason, there's something going on. And I'm here to tell you that I am usually a very calm, focused person. And, for me, I don't have those kind of problems. So this is why people come to me on a daily basis and they get readings from me. And, so you guys know where I'm at. Love you guys. The truth will set you free. Love and light and blessed be.